Hey, welcome back to my channel. It's been quite some time since I'd sat down and played a game that's main focus is on puzzle solving. But when I heard that Omno was releasing this month, I couldn't have been happier. I played this game way back at EGX Rezzed in 2018, and since then I've been following it on its road to release. Omno is a 3D platforming puzzle game created by Studio Inkyfox. More importantly, Studio Inkyfox, also known as Jonas Manke, created the game entirely by himself, and this really stuck with me as I progressed through the game. In Omno, the main gameplay consists of you entering an area, solving various puzzles to collect 3 glowing orbs, and then proceeding to the next zone. Throughout these zones, you'll also unlock various abilities that are needed to help you progress, such as a dash, a really cool surfing mechanic which I'll talk about in a second, a long-range teleport, and also a float or glide power-up later in the game. These abilities were my personal favourite part of the game, just because they were so fun to play around with. The teleport had some rewarding puzzle-solving uses to it that I really enjoyed, but nothing quite beat the feeling of stumbling across an open environment of snow or sand and just surfing around it. Switching from walking to surfing with the press of the button was seamless, and I just loved how the music would swell as you increased in speed. I would say most of my playing time was spent cruising around these areas. Another one of Omno's unique mechanics is its interaction with various creatures inhabiting the world. Interacting with these creatures will allow them to pass some energy onto you. This energy can then be used to guarantee at least 1 orb per level. Each creature had a really cute animation play when you gather energy from them, and this alone made me want to explore the zones a little more, just to see if I could find some small ones hiding around. There are also really big creatures that help you get from zone to zone, known as legendary creatures, who have some really cool designs to them. Onto the sound and visuals of the game, and I absolutely fell in love with the game's soundtrack. It plays a really important part in the world building and atmosphere of the game. Each time I hopped onto a creature's back, the soundtrack would just explode into an epic adventure that made me feel like I was playing a Pixar movie. Composer Benedict Nichols did a fantastic job here. Visually, the game also looks great. Its smooth visuals paired with the use of bright lights indicating energy really gave me a sense of what ancient secrets the world holds. I especially loved the design choice for the main character. The little details like energy filling up your hand indicating just how much more you need was just perfect. The story here is kind of vague, but in a good way, as your character is on a pilgrimage. I won't spoil too much, since a lot of the lore and story can be experienced by finding cubes containing bits of dialogue. But I do recommend you find these cubes when you can and interpret the story and its world for yourself. Overall, Omno really surprised me. I loved exploring its vibrant world and solving the puzzles in it. The movement is satisfying, and with a soundtrack as good as this, you'd be missing something special by not playing it. Now, I'm not saying the game is for everyone. I know some people that think that spending $20 on a game you can beat in less than 3 hours is not worth it. And although I think it wouldn't fit into a game like this, the game features absolutely no combat, which I know is a deal breaker for some. But luckily, I don't fit into either of those groups, so for me, it was a no-brainer. But that's it for this video. Have you played Omno? If so, let me know your favorite creature or ability in the comments below. And if you want to see more videos surrounding indie games, then a subscription is the best way to do so. That's all for today. I'll see you all later. Thanks for watching.